Hello everybody, how you all doing today? Because we are in the second day of my month, which is May. And what we're here to talk about, so you obviously know by the title of this video, we're going to be reviewing my most anticipated film from all of Phase 5 of the MCU. That is the Thunderbolts. Well, they're not called that, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, I've been really very anticipating this film for a while, ever since they announced it in Comic-Con 3 years ago, in fact. And the reason why I guess I was interested because, well, first of all, it was a team-up film, and well, or more safely, a closest thing we get to an Avengers film per se. So yeah, we definitely needed that sooner, and I'm glad this ended off Phase 5 because it was a great way to end off Phase 5 and whatnot. So yeah, we're gonna review it. So how do I think of it? This film was absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm not even joking. This movie just, I don't know, it just did so much. I don't know, it just really connected with me the most out of all these other films. And even, I don't know, maybe let's just get off with the characters, you know. I think the characters are the reason why, because specifically Bob or Sentry. Yeah, this is so anyway, this is spoilers. There's a spoiler warning. I should probably put in a spoiler warning for all of you. Spoiler warners. So you guys gone? Is now everyone here that has seen the film? Alright, good. So yeah, I think it was Bob / Sentry / the Void. I don't know. I don't know. It was he just. I don't know, I just really connected with him the most out of all the characters. Probably because he was just a normal guy who just wanted to chill but couldn't because of the power. He just wanted to calm, you know, something like that. And you know, he also had Elena who had you know, that and whatnot. So yeah, it was pretty nice with all that. Also, thank God Kingpin was not in this movie. I did not want to deal with him at all, to be honest, because you don't know. With Daredevil Born Again, I now hate him. And he pretty much destroyed every single movie. Thank God they didn't address that at all in Daredevil Born Again. I'm guessing they actually did that on purpose because, if you don't know, the Marvel television shows are actually apparently now important to the actual lore, which is kind of crazy to me that they're not. And they're already starting to show that by how you actually do not need to watch Daredevil Born Again to watch the Thunderbolts somehow. Don't know why, but yeah, that's a apparent thing. Also, let's actually talk about the Marvel intro because it was very different. They actually brought back the old one from 2013 to the Phase 2 Marvel Studios logo for some reason. I mean, they didn't change the music. The movie is still the same. But they suddenly reverted back to that, which I'm guessing that's what they're going to be doing from now on. So yeah, goodbye the MCU intro of all the other characters. I think this thing right here that we saw in Thunderbolts going to be our permanent intro, which is honestly pretty sad because I did like how it slowly just added new scenes each movie. But I'm guessing there was just so much stuff that just couldn't handle it anymore. So yeah, that's sadly what we get. But anyways, moving on from that, what do we need to talk about next? I guess all the other characters. Winter Soldier, he was epic. Bucky was epic. I'm actually almost turned into him with the long hair. If you don't know, well, it's not exactly long hair, but this is I just usually like preferring long hair, like he for some reason does now. I mean, I wish he thought he was gonna have short hair in this video, but no, he's going long. And even in the post-credit scene, his hair was even longer than before, surprisingly. But anyway, John Walker, he was cool. Ghost, she was cool as well. White Guardian, he was so funny. He was so entertaining. I mean, all the dudes were entertaining. All of them made me laugh. Elena actually also made me laugh a lot. Ghost, there were some ones which made me, but specifically John Walker, Red Guardian, Elena made me laugh the most in this film. Also, Mad Pat was in this film, or at least I think he is. I don't know. Let me just see if it's actually true or not. If that actually was Mad Pat, because I would like if it was actually Mad Pat. That would be very cool if he actually was. Let me see. Was it confirmed that it's actually him? Is it true? Like, or is it also, oh. Did he said he was at the red carpet? Oh, now, you know what? They need to confirm this. I don't know if this is true now. This is actually crazy. You probably don't see it, but I'm trying to see if, oh. I can go here to the freaking cast, IMD. Maybe we can see if he's here or not. I don't see MatPat here. Hold on. Here's the full thing. Alright, I'm looking here. I do not... No, it says Matt Earhorn, not MatPat. That's, it's not MatPat. Never mind, guys. It's close to MatPat, but it's not actually MatPat. You know, I don't see him here anywhere. Unless I'm just being stupid. Let me just control F this just in case. Well, now there's multiple for some reason. I don't know why. Good God, how do you spell Matthew again? Oh, never mind. Anyways, moving on from that. That's okay. The darkness. This was actually balanced very well compared to Guardians 3 and Daredevil. I mean, Daredevil was doing it very well until the end when they did that weird. Kingpin did that thing that I did not approve. This one did it well. I mean, it did have very dark moments, like when that young little girl just went all shadow-liked. Actually, I want to stop right there and talk about the Void. I love his design. He reminds me of if Shadow Bonnie was in real life. That's pretty much what he is. Shadow Bonnie in real life, with the freaking full-on shadow-like body and with only the white little pupils. That's literally what he is. Yeah, and what else did I like about the film? I guess how it was that had a lot of humor, because honestly, or comedy, because I'm gonna be honest, comedy is honestly what honestly makes me like a Marvel movie more. I get it that it's not, it cannot be, it sometimes shouldn't be necessary, but come on, literally, if there wasn't any comedy in Infinity War, there wouldn't be as many memes as there are now. Like, Infinity War and Endgame would not be the same without the comedy in those films. I'm just saying, like, there would have, it just would have been just iconic if it weren't for the funny moments. But anyways, is there anything else I should talk about? I guess how it handles mental health. That's probably why I relate to it most, because throughout 2023 I was not feeling well at all. Probably because with the writer strike, or the actor strike, how that just freaked me out. How, oh no, we could do movies. I even made a video where I said I was done with movies. But now this film came on and showed me, nah, it's alright. And I now feel so much better. Especially how I'm about to turn 18 in like 4 days. Dear God. Anyways, not the shooter. What was I gonna say again? Right, right. We're ranking this very last because there's a little. I'm gonna quick side note before we get to the post-credit scenes. I want to talk about some things. Yeah, we're going to complain mode. I know some of you are not gonna like this, but I'm gonna be complaining a lot because I heard some very unfortunate news. Yes, I just slammed the desk to let you know this is very unfortunate. Apparently, I heard the reason why there was no freaking Hawkeye season 2 because the Marvel Studios themselves did not want to pay Jeremy Renner for the second season. I mean, even though I like hated Kate Bishop more for very good reasons, not anything other, but I'm moving on for that. That's apparently the fucking reason they didn't pay him. Like, what the actual fucking fuck? I need to punch something. Dear God, I really need a punching bag because the anger I have the fact that Hawkeye Season 2 is not real because of this. And it's sad because they had the perfect opportunity to have not only Kate Bishop in the show, but Miss Marvel, Cat Lane, Hannah More team up. Like, that would have been the perfect fucking idea, but they're never gonna fucking do that because of these fucking. So, in the end of the day, I'm gonna say something so biased or so thing that no one will believe it. No one knows what the perfect MCU actually is. Let's just say it. Like, I hear all these ideas about how they're, this is a perfect multiverse saga. Here's a perfect, something. Here's a perfect Flash season. Like, in the head, they may seem good to them, but it may not be good for me. Like, for example, Evan's Phase 4. The only thing I really did not like about the Phase 4 and 5 is that there was no Hawkeye, no Kate Bishop. That was, or how Miss Marvel does not appear in the Captain Marvel sequel that he pitched in, which is sad because I like Miss Marvel. And yeah, and also doesn't have Deadpool Wolverine, which is sad because I don't know, that film was funny as hell, even though it definitely does not, I don't know, process the story as much as Thunderbolts and Brave New World did. I mean, these films really did progress the floor. I guess it's because of the ending, which we should definitely talk about. Because, well, in the end, well, Bob is saved. And the Void is, well, he's actually not gone, as they said. Apparently, he can come back, which is actually kind of scary to think about. But the Val, who was, I guess, the real main villain. I mean, you could say the main villain was the Void, but I actually argue Val was the main villain because Void was just, you know, it was just the, I don't know, the thing Val unleashed that they have to. I don't know, it's like how the Mandarin Wenwu is the main villain, but yet he's not the final boss. You know, that type of stuff. You have Val, who's the actual main villain, but the Void is like the final enemy they face. You know, something like that. So yeah, what happens here? Well, Val tricks them into a press conference where she reveals that she set up this team called the New Avengers. Yeah, that's what they're officially called, the New Avengers. Yeah, I don't know. I would have preferred that they were called the Winter Soldiers, but just because, I don't know, they're all similar to Bucky. I mean, that's honestly why Bucky, I don't know, recruit them all. Well, technically he recruited them all because he was gonna use them as evidence. But then later, when he, I don't know, talks to them and realizes that they're all just like him, he convinces, I don't know, he convinces them that they should all just team up. Well, actually, they all just were just happy Bucky realized it. No. I'm saying, well, no. They were actually against it. Well, at least Elena was really against it. But then he convinces them to come. So yeah. Though Bucky's actually not the main character in this movie. It's actually Elena. So technically, in a weird way, this is still Black Widow 2, even though if you don't know, the original writer was just pretty much making this Black Widow 2, which is why they changed it. But either way, it's still Black Widow 2 in some type of form. Like, it's still a sequel from the first Black Widow film. I mean, the Black Widow film is definitely something you need to watch before this. And along with Hawkeye, of course, because, well, you will be wondering what even happened with Clint Bowen. I mean, that was literally teased in the post-credit scene, but yeah. So in some sort of way, this was a Black Widow sequel, even though Natasha wasn't in the film. Sadly, I will sadly confirm, despite Scarlett Johansson being an executive producer of this film, she did not cameo here in those nightmare sequences. If those who are wondering, if you decide to just come here and get spoiled either way. Anyways, and also oh god, I forgot her name. Iron Maiden. I know her superhero name, but oh god, let's talk about Taskmaster, the one who was wide and open and ready for the task. She died, as you know, and only had one line in the film. I'm honestly surprised she even got a line, or even was actually able to show her face in the film, because I thought she would be masked throughout the whole thing. But no, she said one line, fights ghosts, gets shot in the head. Thank God she wasn't ripped in half. If you don't know, there's apparently this one scene that Sentry does where he's like, oh, who is this guy? Oh, I hate you. I'm gonna rip you in half. Oh, I'm ripping you in half. Colossus, no, Juggernaut style. Whoa. But yeah, yeah, thank God they didn't do that in the this film. I mean, they probably could have. I mean, this was. I've seen very brutal things in PG-13 movies. Quote unquote, the face off, peeling off thing in Guardians 3, and quote unquote, the freaking bite of 2000 in the FNAF movie. Like, those were very brutal stuff. They could honestly do that with freaking in Kang Dynasty, or no, Doomsday. You know, if Deadpool appears, imagine if he just pisses him off and he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna whip you in half, and then he just tricks and say, ha, I can just grow it back. And seeing as how I just realized Deadpool's healing thing has apparently upgraded since the first film. I wonder how fast he's gonna grow his legs back. If he goes on that quickly, that actually might be terrifying. I don't know if I want to see that actually. Well, I'm more terrified of him growing his leg back quickly than him actually ripping it in half. Okay, anyways. The post-credit scene, the first one isn't exactly that important. It's just Red Guardian promoting himself. But the second one is where Avengers Tower, or as I say, the new Avengers Tower, because Val buys it off from Stark. Don't know how she was able to pay for it. Anyways, here the new Avengers apparently are somewhat rivals of Sam Wilson's old Avengers. So yeah, this does connect to Brave New World by a lot. I mean a lot. It's like, it actually feels like the next episode of this cinematic saga, which I kind of want. I mean, I know you guys, I know they should still be standalone films, but like, they never really felt connected. That's why I love Quantumania so much. It felt like an episode 1 to the story. Now, sure, they could have balanced it a bit, so it's also a third movie thing, but that's also kind of like the flaw Guardians had, where it felt more like a conclusion rather than the next episode, because I still wish there was at least some multiverse like connection type thing. Like, there could have at least been like one hint or something that made it feel like the second episode. Staying in with Secret Invasion, Loki season 2 really felt like the real episode 2. Then Marvel's actually felt like episode 3. Echo, no. Daredevil Wolverine did feel like episode 4, a tiny bit ish. Not really. Agatha, nah. Brave New World, yes, and Thunderbolts, yes. Like, that's why I liked those last 2 films specifically. They actually felt like, I don't know, very connected and such, because they actually mentioned Red Hulk. They mentioned how Sam's the new Captain America, and that he has an Avengers lineup, which we already know is Thor, Ant-Man, Shang-Chi, maybe the new Falcon, and maybe even Black Panther, the new Black Panther. Yeah, we only know they are there. But the most important thing is that the new Avengers get a distress signal, which they see is a ship, and of course it reveals the 4 signal. So yes, as you see, even more evidence. It already showing you the next episode or next movie is Fantastic Four. Like, these 3 films, Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, all actually feel like movies that actually connect or actually feel important to watch, compared to, they're like, what 1 year that just felt so important that you had to watch all of them? I'm gonna say 2017. Like, you had to watch all of it. Really felt like you had to watch all those films, and all those films were actually fun to watch. You know, Guardians 3, Spider-Man, Thor Ragnarok. They all like led on to one another. They all really felt like setups to Infinity War. I mean, yeah, Civil War was the real setup to Infinity War, but Guardians 2, Spider-Man, Thor Ragnarok, they all just felt like, I don't know. They really all just felt really led up to Infinity War, especially Thor Ragnarok with the you know, the scene with the freaking Thanos ship showing up. But yeah, is that really it? I all have to say. I mean, yeah, I mean, the next movie starting Phase 6, Fantastic Four. Actually, now I'm more excited to see. I mean, I kind of was. I mean, I don't know. I am excited to see this new version of the Fantastic Four, especially with Pedro Pascal in it. You know, the guy who plays the Mandalorian boy. And he's even more exciting how right now, as we're speaking, they are filming Avengers Doomsday. I'm really hoping they can actually they actually have so many CGI artists so they can get this film up to May 1st, because no way I'm seeing this thing get delayed. Please no. Like, it's already bad enough they started shooting very, very late. I'm really hoping that doesn't mean a delay, because I don't know if I can handle a delay. No, I don't think I can. Especially when Secret Wars is supposed to come out on my 20th birthday. I would like that to stay very much. Please. So please, 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 somehow get it finished by then. Please, somehow. Oh god, I really hope it. I mean, they're smart. I think they found a way. They found a way. If they didn't, they would have already announced a delay. Let's just all agree that if Doomsday and Secret Wars were delayed, they would have announced it last year. They would have announced if it was being delayed. But no, they kept the release date, so which means they're definitely confident that it's coming out. So yeah, that is it for now. And very excited to see what this film has in store. So what else? So let's actually finally rank this. So this is gonna probably upset some people, but some people might even agree. This is a top 3 MCU movie. It's going in 3rd place, in between Endgame and Guardians 3. This is my favorite film of Phase 5. I don't care what any of y'all say. This film was just everything I wanted for Phase 5. That and Brave New World and the Marvels. That's why it's just up there. It's just that good. I loved it so much. Top 3 MCU film. Of course, there's Endgame and Far From Home. I wonder what will beat Fantastic Endgame. Imagine if Fantastic Four beats Endgame in my list. I mean, I don't know if that's not likely, but the film has to be like really, really good if it wants to beat Endgame in my list. Imagine if it could reach top 2. I actually like to see it try. But anyways, that is it to Phase 5. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see it, give it a like. Subscribe for when the Fantastic Four review comes out in the July. Also, you might have seen my new intro. Well, I should make an announcement. I don't know if I made it yet, but that's like the second to last version of that intro and the second to last version of that outro. That's right. Because we're entering Phase 6 of the MCU, I thought I should evolve the intro. Yes, it's changing pretty soon. So, I don't know. Have it while you can, because I am changing it to something else. In fact, I think the whole channel's gonna be changed a bit. Why? Because, well, we're entering Phase 6, which hopefully won't be as short as I think it will be. And I just really think, just like that, we should change it a bit. So yeah, that's gonna be happening. So once again, subscribe for when the new intro comes out and when the whole channel changes. I mean, it's not gonna change too much. I'm just gonna change the banner and icon like that. That's all gonna change very soon. Yeah, not until next year, but like just very soon. But I hope you all enjoyed. And once again, like and subscribe. And I'll see you all. Wait a freaking minute. We're not done with Phase 5 yet. In my last day of high school, the Ironheart show comes out.